Good morning, I'm Dr. Marianne Gale from New South Wales Health with the COVID-19 update for today, Thursday the 9th of December 2021. In New South Wales, in the 24 hours till 8 p.m. last night, there were 420 cases of COVID-19 reported and more than 84,000 COVID-19 tests reported. In terms of the Omicron variant, there are now a total of 42 cases of COVID-19 with the Omicron variant in New South Wales. 13 of these cases were acquired either overseas or on an international flight. The other 29 cases were locally acquired. New South Wales Health can confirm 3 new cases of Omicron reported today are people who attended a cruise on Sydney Harbour on Friday the 3rd of December, and more cases of Omicron are expected from this cruise. New South Wales Health is urgently contacting around 140 people who signed in with a QR code before boarding the boat and directing them and members of their households to immediately get tested, isolate and await further advice. Currently in hospital, there are 151 COVID-19 cases admitted, with 25 people in intensive care, 8 of whom require ventilation. To date, there have been no cases with the Omicron variant admitted to hospital for COVID-related care in New South Wales. In terms of vaccination, in New South Wales, 94.7% of people aged 16 years and over have received a first dose of a COVID-19 vaccine and 93% are fully vaccinated. Of people aged 12 to 15, 81.4% have received a first dose and 77.4% are fully vaccinated. Sadly, today New South Wales Health is reporting the death of a man in his 70s from Lake Macquarie who died in Gosford Hospital. This gentleman had received 2 doses of a COVID vaccine and had significant underlying health conditions. And on behalf of New South Wales Health, I express my sincere condolences to the family and friends of this gentleman. As Christmas approaches, and as more of us gather with family and friends and colleagues to celebrate, it is particularly important to be vigilant. As we have seen in the last few days, we have had an increase in case numbers and also cases of the Omicron variant in New South Wales. So it is particularly important at this time for us all to be vigilant. It is so important during this festive season that if you feel unwell, that you stay home, that you get tested straight away and isolate until you receive your result. Don't attend gatherings if you are unwell. Don't have visitors to your home. Even if your symptoms are mild, get tested. It's important as well to consider using masks in situations where you can't practice physical distancing, and particularly in indoor settings. When you are gathering in a group, please consider holding that gathering outdoors wherever possible, or spending time outdoors while meeting with others. And if you can't, then spend the time indoors in a large area that is well ventilated, open doors, open windows, and all of those actions will help further reduce the risk of transmission. We have seen recently increased transmission in larger social venues such as pubs and clubs and party settings, and that is certainly a contributing factor to the increase in cases that we have seen in recent days. If you are planning to attend events, another consideration is the use of rapid antigen testing. If you don't have symptoms, but you just want to take in some extra precautions, you can consider using a RAT test. And please have a look at our website and New South Wales Health for further advice around how to use RAT tests. A really important message for all of us is again around vaccination, and for people who haven't had a first or second dose, I really do encourage you as we move into the Christmas season to please get your doses of vaccine. And very importantly, particularly as we see the Omicron variant beginning to circulate in the community, for people to get your booster dose. As soon as you are eligible to receive a booster dose, it's very important that you do so. And that will help maintain a higher level of protection against the COVID-19 virus. Our vaccination hubs are well placed with a large supply of vaccine, and we really do want to see people coming forward for your booster dose as soon as you are eligible to do so. We continue to work closely with our GP and our pharmacy colleagues and our local communities to make sure that there is plenty of doses available for people to get their boosters. Anyone eligible for a booster dose can book up to 60 days in advance at a New South Wales health vaccination clinic through the New South Wales government website. So I do encourage you particularly to really book in for your booster and get your booster dose as soon as you are eligible. Thank you again, everybody, for your continued efforts to keep the community safe. Continue to come forward for testing, and please get vaccinated. Thank you.